Okay, we're getting close to the sun. We are actually at about the same distance we were at the sun the last time we were here. But we are going to be getting much closer. We're well within the orbit of Moho, and we're already traveling at 27,000 meters per second. So we've gone from, what, 150, which we're up here, to 27,000. And we are still 2.6 billion meters away. So 2.6 million kilometers away from the sun. But it says we're going to get there in less than a day. So I am going to just set a maneuver in front of that. Just so we have a little timer, and we are going to watch this happen. I'm just being very careful with the time controls. I don't want to miss anything. There we go. The sun's getting bigger. Getting roasty toasty. Another reason why I want to check our entry, because we plotted to get ourselves very, very, very close to the sun. And see, that maneuver has already changed it, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're going to survive this. But we're doing this. We're going to go out in style. If we do die here, we died crashing into the sun. You can't go out better than that. Oh god, here we go. Oh, look at the speed. It's climbing. It's climbing. We were already faster than we were before. 43,000 meters per second. Hello, sun. How's it going? We're going to get very, very close to you in a minute. Oh, wow. It's so bright. I'm just going to wait till we get to our marker. Oh, wow. Look at the corona around it. Oh, wow. 63. Wow. I didn't expect us to get this fast. 70. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look how fast we're going. Okay. 89,000. That's almost 90 kilometers a second we're traveling right now. That is so fast. But look how close we get to the frick. Oh my. See, it's changed. The RCS is on. It changed. We're gonna pass within 800 frickin' meters from the sun. Wow, okay. So we're that close. Oh my god, let's get a screenshot of that. Hang on. Ah! We're that close, we can't even see the corona. It is just... we're just here at the sun. Wow. Alright, so let's get rid of that maneuver. I got a feeling that might change. No, it didn't. Okay. And we're going to be there in 30 minutes. So, let's grab some science! We're going to do a crew report. Well, we're 27 kilometers above and falling fast. Okay, well, let's get a crew report going here. Crew report from the surface of the sun. In space near the sun. Alright, let's transmit that. Done. Let's get our materials bay going. Alright, that would be 55. So let's process that in the module. Oh, for some reason that started off at about 30%. Mystery goo. Let's observe the mystery goo. Okay, and then we're going to process that too. Oh. That was quick. Yeah, let's transmit that. Yep, we'll transmit it. I used to probably put too much science on this ship. I just wanted it for symmetry's sake. There we go. It's still processing the materials bay. But let's clean that mystery goo. I wonder, actually. do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Oh, that's a materials base done. Okay, so 82.5. Alright, let's transmit that guy then. Yep, we'll transmit. The mystery goo apparently doesn't get anything, but we are going to process it. This is what I mean, it's like diminishing returns now when you try and transmit stuff. And there's so much text on the screen, I don't know what's going on. But we're getting some science beamed back to Kerbin. That's the important thing. Oh, we got 6.7. So the first time we got, what, 20 odd or something, now we're getting 6.7, so next time we probably won't get anything. So we'll transmit that. Yep, transmit it. And then let's observe this one. And we, oh, actually, we'll do that. We might get something for that. I can't take a reading from that for some reason. I can from this. Log the temperature, please. Ooh, let's up that. Ooh, wow, that was quick. 66 science. Let's transmit that then. And where's our gravity detector? Is that here? Yep, that's it there. Log gravity detector. And we'll increase that, see what we get. That'll probably take a while. Man, these guys are just suddenly being worked hard, but they're keeping up well. .9 science. Oh, that's from the materials bay. Okay, let's transmit that. Yep, and don't care that it's going to be inoperable. Still got 24 kilometers to go, that's fine. Oh, that's going to take a while. Uploading. So much stuff is happening right now. I'm tempted to take one of these guys out on EVA as well, but I have to wait until this is done, because I don't want to take Jebediah at the pilot seat. Not like there's much you can do when the sun is in his face! I was really tempted to call this thing Icarus. And we may end up burning up in the sun. I do not know. Let's see, can we take another crew report? Yeah, it won't do anything. So we still have EVA reports to take. That's taken forever. Wow. Let's see, is there anything... Oh, where was that thermometer I just took? Let's see, let's log the temperature again. Okay. Nothing. So let's do that very quickly. Okay, so thermometers are now dead to us. And these are dead, and that's dead. Mystery goo, pretty sure we won't get anything more. Now let's give these guys some more work. Let's just do that. No, nothing. Okay. Reset that experiment then. And we're going to clean our experiments once we get this gravity scan. Although, hang on. Let's log the gravity data. We'll keep that one. Just for now. I've just got this weird feeling. Because that one is the one that's currently being processed. Whereas this is the one that we just took. So I'm just wondering if it will... when that reaches 100, I'm wondering if that will apply to that one or if it will apply to this one as well. In which case we might try and transmit both. Or I might only accept one. These are the things I do not know. There we go, 100. 132 science. Okay, we'll transmit that one then. And then let's have a look at this. Let's review the data on that. That did not process it. Let's do that. Okay, we might snag some more science here. Now, you log gravity data. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, well, if we can do it, we're going to take as many of these readings as we can. Okay. Well, that took a while. Okay. So for some reason we got the increase on this one, and on this one. But for that one it didn't. I don't know why it does that. Kerbal's very strange. But that's going up more quickly than I thought. 7.9. Huh. Okay. Well, let's transmit it anyway. We've got the electrical charge. Lab analysis and gravity scan. Also, we've got a ton of experiments to clean. So let's clean them. I don't know if doing this at the same time as the other stuff is going to affect it, but... Oh, there we go. It's cleaning it. We've just got our mystery goo back. We got that back. And in fact, all of our experiments are now clean. Awesome. So we just need to wait on this being done, and then I think we should risk an EVA report. 20 kilometers from the sun. I think we can do it. Our suits are hardy. No, like, anti-blinding stuff on this. Okay, the gravity scans stuff must have caught up then. Okay. Well. Won't get anything. Let's just keep the data. And actually, what we'll do is this mystery goo here. We'll process that and then we'll keep it. And we'll do the same here. I don't know, just in case we can actually get home. I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. But we never know. So anyway, I'm going to collect all this science, keep all this science here. I'm actually going to come out and collect these guys. So, that reminds me. Let's do that too. So I'm going to process that one. And well, gravity. Do that, and we'll keep all the stuff on this side and collect it. Whereas the stuff on the other side we'll keep, possibly, because who knows, we might run into another planet. Anything can happen in this game. I mean, we are about to travel 800 meters from the surface of the sun. Let's just double check that it hasn't changed. Nope, 840 meters and it's still there. Yes, let's keep that, please. So I'm going to sit here and wait for these guys to finish processing, and then we're going to take an EVA. Oh, we still got a little while to go, so I'll join you back in a moment. Alright, we've collected and catalogued our science. Actually, I tell a lie. These guys are still out. The experiments are still out here, and I haven't collected them yet to take them into the command pod, just in case we get back to Kerbal. I really doubt it. But we need someone to go out there and collect it. So I'm going to elect someone in here. Ah, that's the one. Bill Kerman, you're going to go out 14 kilometers from the sun. Oh, what an intimidating sight. Okay, here we go. So he's alive. That's encouraging. And he's free from the ship. Do we need to turn on this light? Yeah. I'm sorry if the screen is really bright. I'm going to try and move him around to the other side of the ship if he survives. Let's just head around the front here. There we go. So he is free from the ship, 13 kilometers from the sun, traveling about over 92,000 meters per second. Craziness! Okay, so let's collect these experiments then. This is nuts. And we're traveling so fast, and we're going to get so close to the sun. And we're getting faster the longer we're out here, so we better do this quick. Let's collect the data. Yes, that's what we want to do. And we'll go back down here. 13 kilometers from the sun. You'd probably fry up when you're still about several 100,000 kilometers from the sun. Can we run this experiment from out here, I wonder? Oh, I think that one might be inoperable. Oh well. Gravity data. Yep, I'll take the data from that. And thermometer reading. We'll take that data too. Again, this is just in case we actually do make it back. But I doubt it. We're going for a speed record here. So we're probably going to get slung off. I don't even know why I'm doing this now, actually, now that I think about it. Posterity's sake, I guess. Well, to all this trouble, making the largest, weirdest ship I have ever designed to get out here to get some science. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. And let's get you back in the ship, because you're probably getting a bit hot under the collar. Or we could do something else. We could... Can we transfer to the... Okay. So Bill Kerman is currently riding on the outside of the ship. Let's roll him around. Get your tan, man. Yeah, he's moving around, and I don't like that. I may have to bring him back into the ship. I don't want him to die. There we go. Board the ship now. You've done well. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. EVA again, Bill. I need you to do something with that data. I need you to take all of that. All of it. And let go. Because... Oh, turn on your RCS before you break a solar panel. Thank you. Not that it's really needed. We're right next to the sun. Because I want you over here. And you're going to pass that on to Jebediah. Because if anyone's going to survive this mission, he can. There we go. So we've got some science in the command module. Again, just in case we survive this. But I'm not saying we will. Because we probably won't. Grab and board. So we have our science all set up, ready to go. Now the only thing we need to do is get this speed record. Now the speed actually changed earlier on to where we're actually so close to the sun where it changed to the surface speed. So which is currently 88,888. Close enough. But we're traveling at 92,000 and we're getting closer as we speak. So, without... let's just face on our trajectory a little bit. This is the first time I've actually changed direction. Locker SES. And, you know what? Because we're going to get so close, let's actually retract the solar panels, because I don't want them breaking off in case we hit the sun! And let's retract the radio things too. For extra speed, aerodynamics in space. I probably should have taken these wings off. But let's see. Oh, it's dropped down to 800. I wonder. The atmosphere reading still has. This is how you can get so close to the sun, because for some reason Kerbal Space Program thinks it doesn't have an atmosphere. But we are now closer to the sun than I have ever been before. And within 18 minutes, we are going to achieve our first attempt at a speed record. So let's just put a maneuver there. And maneuver, thank you. Just so we can get. So that's how far we've got to go. So let's speed up now. Speed up so we can speed up. 93,000. 14 minutes away. When we get to about 1 minute, we'll slow down time again. We can't speed up time anymore because we're this close to the sun. Oh. Okay, I might cut this bit out of the video then. Right when we're ready to achieve our goal, I'm going to stop looking at the sun. Don't look at the sun, kids. It's really bad. Don't look at the sun ever. 94,000. That's 94 kilometers a second. Wow. The speed of sound in comparison is 340 meters per second. We are traveling 300 times faster than sound. I don't think we're at light speed or anything. I don't think that's even worth a comparison. That's 3 times 10 to the 8. So that's 30 million. So, but we're actually at a fraction of the speed of light. So these guys might be experiencing some temporal effects here. So what? That's where they get the time warping technology from. And oh wow, we're 3 kilometers from the sun. Sorry, 3. Is that 3,000 or 3 kilometers? Altitude. No, we're still at 3,000 kilometers. Okay, so we're at 3,000 kilometers and falling fast. And I cannot speed up anymore. So I'm going to sit here and wait. And well, I'll keep recording. But I'll come back when we are ready. When we are achieving the fastest speed that any Kerbal has achieved in my playthrough. See you in a sec. Alright, time for our speed around the sun is almost upon us. We are 63 kilometers and closing. I was reading this completely wrong earlier when I thought we were 13 kilometers away. We're actually miles out. We're 52 kilometers. Wow, this is just a rough guide of how close we're going to be. But it looks like our speed is plateaued to 94,580 something. Oh, we're getting so close. Oh, it doesn't look like we're that close to the sun though. 38, 37. We're not going to go screaming past the surface because if you look at the map, that is apparently. Well, yeah, I accidentally fired the RCS. So we're getting a little bit closer to the sun than we were before, so 600 meters. But evidently that's not 600 meters above the surface, according to the map, because the sun apparently has a surface bigger than the actual surface, I guess. That's probably saying if you get closer than that, you will die. So we're getting as close to the sun as feasibly possible. 94,589.6. It looks like we won't break 100,000 just yet. But when we come back for our second attempt, where we slingshot out of the system, we could well break 100 if we have the fuel for it. 8 kilometers. 7. This is it. Jebediah is loving this. No Kerbal in existence has ever achieved this kind of speed. And we did so with a really fat ship. 3.5 kilometers. Oh, are we gonna hit? Are we gonna hit? We were looking good. Is this speed gonna go up anymore? Oh, the camera changed. That's not good. And we blew up! Oh my god. We got 1.3 kilometers from the surface of the sun and blew up. Crap. Okay. Let's load our quick save. Which is miles back here. Oh man. So I've got a long way to go before we get our second attempt. Well, we can do our second attempt now, but we'll lose that science. But give me one sec. I just want to see how fast we actually got there. 94,951.9 meters per second. Close enough. I can't remember exactly what it was, but even though I just looked it up, that's how close we got. That's how close we got. That is how fast we managed to get ourselves. So we're going to go for a second attempt. We're going to try and grab some science on the way. But I think this time, since we've already done that, that is the speed to beat. 95,000, 94,000, whatever it was. We want to try and break 100,000. Because I would be very, very happy with that. Alright, it's the following day, and we are on our second attempt to try and get a speed record around the sun. And so I basically loaded the quick save from here, probably saw that last time. So I loaded the quick save that I took from up here, and I moved down to about halfway between our apoapsis and the periapsis around the sun, and I have a maneuver plotted. And the whole idea with this is that to speed towards the sun so that we gain as much speed as we can to get flung out. This current maneuver is just a guide. It's not really set in stone because I'm going to use all the fuel I have left, which admittedly isn't much. But we're going to burn towards our maneuver, which should fling us off into space. So, whatever. Let's just fire up the engines and get going. Just make sure those things don't overheat. As I said, I don't know how much fuel I have left to work with. And, oh, the camera's changing. Why did the camera change? Are we? We may have just set a collision course into the sun. Yeah, definitely want to try and avoid that this time, so we won't be... Camera, we're in a weird camera angle now, and I don't know why. I think somehow our periapsis has embedded itself in the sun. Maybe if we aim more this way, that'll fix itself. Oh yeah, there we go. So what's our periapsis at now? That and climbing. Alright, so let's turn on the caps lock and get fine control. So we want to get right on the center of this maneuver trajectory, because we're so far out that even the most slight adjustment is having an effect. Okay, so it's holding about 4 million, or it's very slowly climbing. That's fine, because when we get to about here, we can actually just use the RCS to fix that. And we're down to 2/3 of our remaining fuel. Well, 2/3 of what we started with a minute ago. And we've already gained 700 meters per second, which isn't much, but that should increase exponentially as we get down here. Our goal with this now is we want to break our record last time. We wanted to get at least 100 kilometers per second, so that's 100,000 meters per second. If we can do that, I think we'll be happy. If we can get higher than that, it would be even better. And we also plan to not crash into the sun. Additionally, something I noticed is that when I set a maneuver down here, it seemed to affect our apoapsis more. I don't know if actually doing a third attempt and then burning here would really accomplish much. But if we have the time, we could give it a go. But see, there goes our apoapsis already up to 15 years, 16, 17. We're going to get that dreaded 68 pretty soon, I think. That's up to 6. I wonder if we should... I'm trying to catch along and just nudges over a tiny amount. Okay, what's that doing? A little bit more, perhaps. There, that's going down. Because I want to end it with so that we can use the RCS to fix that. And we are almost out of fuel. And when we run out of fuel, we could just ditch the last part here, so we just have our science module stuff and the command module. And then after that, we will be purely ballistic. No real thrust apart from RCS. I'm pretty sure there's a good song reference I can put in here about flying into the surface of the sun, but meh, I can't think of one. And that maneuver might have actually been well... I might have actually plotted that maneuver out pretty well. Because our fuel should run out when that does. Or maybe not, maybe a little bit more. What's our periapsis? 5. Okay, we're good. And we don't even have an apoapsis anymore. We have achieved escape velocity from the sun. And there goes our fuel. So we are at 5... We're going to end up at 5 million kilometers from the sun. 5 million meters, so that's 5,000 kilometers from the sun. Alright. Well, let's ditch our engine. I hope I did the staging right for this. Which will push us a little bit more. But there that goes. So both of these are now destined to leave the solar system. And I wonder if we can actually fix our entry angle from here. So let's turn on that RCS and bring this up. Let's see if... Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do what I can here, because it will use the least amount of RCS. And we'll get as low an angle, low a height as possible, but I say we're probably going to go for about 4 or 5 kilometers this time. Because 680 meters, that's a bit too close. The sun will kill you at 1.3, so 1.3 kilometers. So we'll remember that next time we ever plan to go to the sun. Yeah, look at this guy. Just nudging us ever so slightly. Probably could actually point it sideways and done it a lot more efficiently, but meh, whatever. We're going for a record here. In 59 days, we're going to, almost 60 days, we're going to find out just how fast we have actually pushed ourselves here. So I'll tell you what, I will continue doing this off camera and we'll join you once we are close to the sun. And I'll probably grab all the science off camera as well, because you guys saw that before and I'm pretty sure it'll be boring stuff anyway. So I'll see you back in a sec. Alright, we are on approach to the sun for our second attempt, and I have to say, this map scares the crap out of me. It says that we're going to fly through the sun and out the other side, but this is actually a bug or a glitch or something, because this is not the trajectory we are heading. I had to get all the way down here to add a maneuver, and then when I move the maneuver, it moves along here. So this is our actual trajectory. For some reason, it's changed. Well, it thinks we're going one way, we're actually going the other. So this is the trajectory we're going around the sun. We're going to skirt the outside and then head off up to here. So the trajectory between here and here is bugged. Not sure why, but I was just setting this to try and line up, because our periapsis still shows, despite the fact that which is there apparently. And we're gonna get within 3 kilometers of the sun. That's a little closer than I planned, but that will do. But we're gonna be there in about 5 hours, so I will join you when we are approaching. Okay, we are on close approach to the sun. We are at a height of 3,400 kilometers. We're 10 minutes away from the periapsis, and we're already at 94,000 meters per second. I'm not sure if we're going to beat 100. We're pretty close. I'm going to speed up time a bit, but we're not going to be able... Wow, we already are... we're already at the point where we cannot speed up time. And I was actually really worried I was going to crash into the sun. Because it just seemed to be falling towards it, and I don't know why. The trajectories and the maneuver nodes and all that, they're all messed up right now because of this weird trajectory it says that we have going through the sun. But we came from here, and we're about here, almost at the periapsis, and I think we're going to be just fine. See, Periapsis is right there. I had to adjust it because it went down to 2, and I think it's changing on its own. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but it should be fine. It might be that the sun has a very tiny atmosphere and is actually slowing us down a tad, or the SAS is screwing it up. Either way, the physics of this game is a bit glitchy, but so is the physics in real life, so screw it. Anyway, I will be back with you when we are at the periapsis. Alright, we are now just under 2 minutes away from the periapsis. We are at 100 kilometers and falling rapidly. So let's get the aerodynamics on, let's get the solar panels and the satellite dishes squared away. And just in case we graze the ground, I'm going to move them so that we're flying as straight as an arrow. I thought we were going to break 9500, but it doesn't look like we're going to get as high as I thought. Maybe I need to get a little closer. Because we're coming in at 4.5 kilometers roughly above the surface of the sun, the imaginary surface, because the surface appears to be miles down there. 50 kilometers. Okay, we'll be going to be there in just over a minute. And I think we have actually beaten our record from the last attempt, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to break 100 anyway. So we're going to see just how fast we can get, and we will find out in about 50 seconds. World's fastest Kerbals, whatever, in the solar system. 94,700. We've already beaten our record, so we're just trying to get as much height as we can. We're 14 kilometers above the surface. So our rate of descent is slowed drastically. If I were to attempt this again, I probably would do a couple of things differently. Try and get more height, I think. And then burn towards the sun a lot longer. 12, 11, we're going to keep an eye on this now, because I don't think we're going to crash into the sun. Not this time. 2, 1... 94,704.3... And we're going back up. 94,704.3 meters per second. There is our speed attempt right there. So we beat our record. It wasn't... Surprisingly, that didn't get us up higher than I thought it would. We burned for an extra 1,700 meters per second? I don't know. But anyway, there's our speed record. And we are now flying away from the sun, as we're just being slingshotted around it and heading out of the solar system entirely. See, the map, wow, the map tracks all the way over there, and that will be a long time, because about here was the 68-year mark. No idea how long it's going to be. Basically, in about a millennium, we might see them again. But I think we have actually achieved escape velocity from the sun, which is about 95,000 meters per second. So yeah, there's our speed record attempt. Ah, that was fun. And these guys survived this time, which is excellent. I do have some of that science on the command module, but there's nothing we can do to get that back. There is something I'm going to investigate to see whether or not we come close to any of these planets. But we have no real means of landing on them, because we have no engines. We have parachutes on the command module, so if we just so happen to go by any planet with an atmosphere, we might be able to land on it. And the only form of propulsion we have left is RCS, which is incredibly weak, and I've even thought, in case of an emergency, I have got these Separatrons, which I thought might help to decelerate us a bit if I just took this out of the staging and then fired them. But I don't know. Anyway, actually, hang on, let's just go in here. These guys, see if we have a nice view. No. Actually, I'm going to take one of these guys out. Go on, Bill. Get out of there. There you go. Yeah, let's get these guys back aboard the command module, because your job in there is now done. Since we're away from the sun, we can probably open these back up now. There we go. Breathe some life back into our speed ship. And this is what I wanted to do here. Huh. Can I not see the sun from here? Oh, there it is. Let's see, can I switch to... Maybe it's Bob. Does Bob have that view? Oh, wow, look at that. What a view. He's just like, come on, son. We can do this. So yeah, oh, that's how you switch between them. Right, so here's the news. At the moment, I have a large working schedule that the hours of which change from day to day. As a result, it's really difficult for me to organise my free time around that. And all my free time right now is being spent making these videos, and I currently have like 5 series running right now, which is really difficult, especially when you've got a full-time job going. And some of them have seen a bit of neglect, unfortunately, like for instance the Minecraft series, and not just the Minecraft series, the people on the server, that's the most important thing. I have hardly seen them for quite some time, because I've been so busy editing and producing videos. And it's a real shame, and I really want to address that, and I am going to address that. I'm going to cut down on some of the stuff I'm making, so unfortunately Kerbal Space Program is going to have to be put on hold. I'm really sorry to say that, but until I get some more free time or my schedule's clear up, I'm going to have to put this on hold. And I do absolutely adore this game. But I have to prioritize things, because I'm kind of like a ghost character on the Minecraft server, and I want to make more videos on it. I've got so many good ideas, I just need the time to sit down and do it, which I don't have, because I'm like, oh, I need to put a video for this up, and I need to put a video for that up, I need to edit this, I need to render that, I need to upload this. I've got sheets of paper scheduling my entire life, pretty much, trying to stick to it. So, I've got a few other things I need to edit and get up, but hopefully pretty soon I will have more time to spend on the Minecraft server, and I'll put in Kerbal Space Program on hold for now. Will free up time for me to get a few other things out of the way. I will revisit this in the future, just not right now. I just don't have the time for it. So, unless something else comes up in the course of this video mission thing, I will have to say adieu. So thank you guys for watching these videos. I hope you're enjoying them. And stay tuned, we will be back to Kerbal Space Program in the future. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye bye.